milder forms of Devi Upasana. So if you add Bhairava and Kali together, then so it's nuclear blast. Then you can remove Pittas also. Then you can do anything just about. But that is, I have seen people who have mugged up the Gita cover to cover, but there's no control over anger, no control over internalization is a very serious problem. There is no easy way out of this. There's nobody who can just, do a flip your fingers and vanish anger khatam.
But this upasana can be started with simple Nitya Bhairava upasana.
Yes. In fact, the best upasana to start for Bhairava is not even Batuka. Just do the Nama mantra Bhairava, Om Bhairavaya Namah. That's it. This mantra is extremely powerful, extremely useful. People don't understand. They think that it's something too simple. No. On the contrary, you do few lakh japa of this mantra. Few lakh japa means basically about, say 1000 malas of this mantra is about 1 lakh plus some more. About 927 malas or 925 malas is about 1 lakh japa. And the rest is a buffer amount. So if you do few thousand malas of this mantra, your mind and body will get tuned to the Bhairava Tattva. And some of the other form of Bhairava is going to come and start slowly interacting with you in subtle ways, not directly. Bhairava is not going to come so easily in front of you, but he will send sort of, let's say, nimitta signals or something like that. It will start happening. So that is a very good mantra to start off. It is a very basic mantra. This mantra doesn't even require too much of complications or huge amount of, if other things are set, if common sense understanding of the person says that he or she is okay to do sadhana, then japa of this mantra is fine. A few malas of japa is okay to do. It's not a problem.
Okay. Now, how to handle the effects of this upasana? Anger, fearlessness, these things can be experienced by the upasaka. So how does he handle that? Yeah.
See, every deity has his or her nature. Okay. And anger is something that will manifest if you go deeper into Bhairava Upasana. That is there. It's not a normal human anger. It's like a divine anger. It's a righteous anger that comes. Okay. You see something wrong, immediately it'll burst up in your head, but it will not last for long. It will go away immediately. It's not something you will, hang on and stick, grab and carry on for days and months. No, not that type of anger. That is human anger. His anger is that it rushes out spontaneously and then it again subsides back to normal. No, there is no easy way to deal with this except to train yourself to control anger to the degree that is possible. And it is not just Bhairava, by the way. If you worship, say, Kali, if you worship Ugratara, if somebody is very extremely competent to worship Chinnamasta, deities like that, anger is going to be there. You cannot escape that. On the other hand, if there are other deities, not just this. So every deity will have its own certain specific gunas, tattvas and nature. Those will reflect into you. And how you deal with it, it is possible that you may worship a very mild deity and that worship has actually attained to a very positive state and powerful state. That mildness will reflect so intensely on you that even at a situation where some amount of anger can get a work done for you, it's easier because in certain situations an anger may be helpful even. There your mildness is going to cause you more material troubles than anything else. So there is no thumb rule to how to deal with this. If you do intense Durga Upasana also, anger will come by the way. She is extremely ferocious. Chandika is very ferocious. It's not that, not so simple. So these things, there is no easy way. You have to learn to deal with it, or the other way is that for people in Srikula, you can worship some of the forms of integrating Bhairava Upasana, intense Bhairava Upasana if you're doing very intense Bhairava Upasana. You have to balance it out with some amount of Devi Upasana. Milder forms of Devi Upasana. So if you add Bhairava and Kali together, then so it's nuclear blast. Then you can remove Pittas also. Then you can do anything just about. But that is, must have that self-control has to develop eventually, and there is no easy way for it. See, it comes back to the same thing. When we, if you look at the Bhagavad Gita, in a very simplest understanding, the Lord is saying various places, Krishna is saying that you have to go beyond anger and this and that, etc. All the slokas, it repeats various times. I have seen people who have mugged up the Gita, cover to cover, but there's no control over anger, no control over internalization is a very serious problem. There is no easy way out of this. There's nobody who can just, do a flip your fingers and vanish, anger khatam. Ye nahi hone wala hai. You have to work on yourself and slowly get things under control. The Devata Upasana, still Bhairava Upasana is wonderful, I say. Why? Because if there is some Kripa of Bhairava, and it comes relatively faster than other deities, by the way, as I mentioned, Bhairava is the form who is more closer to us in a sense. He is going to protect you in lot of ways, and he ensures that you do not deviate from the path. That's one of the blessings that Bhairava gives. If you continue with Upasana for 3 to 4 years unbroken, whatever happens, every day you do not have to do a lot of Upasana, fix how much you want to do, but carry without break for 3 to 4 years. He is going to handhold you and make sure that you never ever fall down. That is one of the blessings of Bhairava. He can sense danger much faster than anybody else. It's just like, imagine what are the properties of a canine. The ability to smell things from a distance. Same way, even before a danger is coming to your life, way before that, he will tell you, if your connection to him is proper, that this kind of a trouble is brewing up, and how exactly you should behave in order to bypass it to whatever degree it's possible. Things like that. So that is a blessing. For the anger part, you have to work on yourself. You can try doing some other sadhanas which may be useful. In fact, meditation is a very good thing to control anger. Many upasakas do not spend any time in meditation. Only mantra japa is not enough. It's very good, no doubt, but spend some time exclusively, not with the mantra, just meditating on the devata. Or meditating on a form like Shiva, for example. Shiva meditation, if it starts working, it is going to slightly bring control to these emotions, anger and things like that.
So it almost covers the next question, which was a corollary, whether this upasana, Bhairava upasana, can help overcome fear and anxiety. See, you almost covered that question.
Yes. It definitely takes care of overcoming fear, anxiety, and various psychological issues, whatever they may be. But remember, it is the key to the sadhana is do not expect any miracles happening in day 1 and day 2 and in a month's time or anything like that. You have to consistently carry on. And as I said, 3 to 4 years, that is the minimum time. If you want to go really deep into Bhairava Upasana, 12 years. Anything less than 12 years, it's not well cooked.
Right.